All right, good evening. Let's see if we can get this thing going. All right, microphone test, check. Pretty loud. Get out of the way. All right, hello everybody. Thank you, Michael, for hitting that like button. It's Friday night. I've reinstalled Microsoft Flight Sim. I've had 3 crash desktops just trying to set up the stream. Let's see if we get a crash desktop in the stream. Have any plugs on this? No, it's a 2020 aircraft. All right. I need to remember how to fly one of these. That on takeoff and landing. That out of the way. Actually, hang on, which one are we doing? Front first? Alright, front first. Fuel is on, fuel is on. Avionics Master can go on. Okay, I'm already tuned into the radio. Okay, cool, thank you. Be a prop.
Advise controller on initial contact. You have Lima. Avalon Airport information Lima. 1000 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 6. Sky condition. Few clouds at 900. Few clouds at 5,100.
Be a prop rear.
5. DuPont. 4. QNH 1033. ILS Yankee runway 18 in use.
Okay, numbers are coming up from the rear. That's good.
VFI aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft
Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put some lights on first. Should put my beacon light on. I have Lima, thank you. Alright, what I am going to do though is go over here and... Okay, we are going to do a straight out. Hang on, yep, thank you. I like this music, but I'm going to actually hit you on pause until I do a takeoff. Hey Mojave, hi, where you mate? Good evening. No notification stream, or did I just not get one? Because I set it up 3 minutes before I went live. How about that? So good luck getting a notification on that. I almost didn't do a stream basically because do that one because I crashed the desktop 3 times just trying to set the stream up. One of those impromptu things on a Friday night.
Taxi to and hold short of runway 18 using taxiway Bravo. Contact tower on 120.1 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 18, taxiing runway B Bravo. Gen XR Bravo Papa 123. Hey, that's what I said. Alright, I'll take some taxi lights as well. Beacons are on, strobe can wait. Don't need the other ones, thank you. We're set, yep, good. Foot on the brake, park brake off. Looking and going like this way. Let's get the controller on. See if I can actually use my views. Yep, there we go. Wow, why am I sitting back so far there? I almost look like I need to be sitting up like that. And yeah, that's probably better. Or I need to turn my triple screens on. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Hey, Ian, mate, how you going? I'll be in your neck of the woods tomorrow. Bright and early. Bushy-tailed. Now, I couldn't access this aircraft without disabling the stream. Okay, hang on, I need to take that off there. Just go there. That'll do it. By disabling the streamed aircraft and then re-enabling it, because every time I clicked on it, I got a crash to desktop. So I uninstalled this from my Steam account. It left some residual aircraft and files. I deleted a bunch of stuff. I just kept the saves profile and controls. But I think by doing that, it mucked up all my streamed aircraft. So I need to select them. Yeah, that way. I need to select them to disable all of the streamed aircraft that I have previously just enabled and re-enable them one at a time. Because every time you click on them, bam, crash the desktop. So I'm guessing it has residual old files and it wants refreshed files. Because I did it on this one, disabled and then re-enabled, and then I clicked on it and it didn't crash first go. So I'm like, okay, that's probably what it is. But, you know, this is a bit of a test as well. Where's runway 18? Further down. All right, I like that. So I'm at Avalon Airport, and I guess Avalon got a bit of an update, or I've got DLC in. I'm not sure, but I have downloaded or installed a bunch more DLC again. Angel, mate. Oh, a CRD party? What's a CRD? You mean a CTD party? Yeah, this would be the crash to desktop party. Absolutely. I'm hoping not, actually. Oh, you got Elsa's blood test back. Good. How'd it go? Are you all good?
Bravo Papa 123. QNH 1033 straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 18.
I guess what it was, Angel. I figured that's what you meant.
Cleared for takeoff runway 18. Gen XR Bravo Papa 123.
I put the flight plan in if anybody does want to come and join. It's a bit of a Geelong or Avalon, south of Melbourne to Canberra. I'll go visit Michael, go give him a wave, although I'm not running live time. RPM's way up. Let's run that back down a little lower. There we go. Let's move that mouse out of the way. All right, we're up. This is going to be loud outside. Now, I do need to do one thing before I go any further. I think I'm on the wrong server. So I'm going to quickly check. I was playing with somebody else the other day on their server. Yeah, West Europe. So I'm going to go back to Southeast Asia where I prefer because I get the best ping. Hey, little raper, mate. She has hyperthyroidism, as we suspected. Okay, so is that treatable? Is that a good thing? It's like it's treatable, so you can now you know what to do. Now I'm probably going to turn this sound down a little, because this aircraft is really loud. I have an AP on this, don't I? Yeah. Where's my heading? North. So if I go hold it at 1000. No, we are into our barrow. We're at 1600. Okay, let's try and hold about 2000. Alright, let's run back onto that flight line. I got my nav, alt, yep, cool, thank you, done. Let's get phase on. Synchronize the phasing. Can I actually press that? No, I don't think I can. Oh, we do have a tablet here. Oh, nice. Okay, static elements are off, topo, yep, pilot, co-pilot, see ya. Co-pilot door, yep, cool. Oh, that's where my GTN 750 is. All right, I'm not worried about it at the moment. I'm going to stick with this. Good. Full lean, install, any issues? All right. So where I was saying, I did a full uninstall, and then I went into the folders of Steam and looked at all the residual, and I still had, I don't know, 3-6 gig or whatever. I'd already taken out all my add-on through the add-on linker of aircraft that I had purchased outside of the sim, and I deleted all the rest of the stuff. I just left profile stuff. But what happened was that when I came back in the sim and I was testing it while flying with someone else, I had a sorry, I'm just going to answer these. I had a
Avalon Tower, GenXR Bravo Papa 123, frequency change.
I had a bunch of crashed desktops. Just trying to fly the H-Jet. Now I think the H-Jet was a 2020 streamed aircraft, and it let me in, but as soon as I got onto the airport, bam, crash. I had put on a whole bunch of different things I've been trying, like in and out. Like when I was just full clean, it was fine. But once I started adding all my extra stuff, that's when I again got crashed to desktop. So I found that I can't or couldn't at that time run AI aircraft, like real-time aircraft. Sorry, not AI, the real-time live aircraft. So I turned that back off and I was able to fly. I think it was because also the streamed aircraft. So uninstall the stream, disable them, re-enable them, not download, just enable the 2020 aircraft that I already had, and it seemed to work fine. So I don't know, we're kind of working now. What am I looking on? I can how do I go to off, but how do I put them down onto low? It is low, is it? No, that's low. And that's high. I should only need them when I'm landing, right? Alright, I want to climb, so let's take the alt off and let's get a little bit of a pitch. And let's take that at about 2. There we go. It's about 500 feet per minute. No, 600. 600 something. Okay. We'll get up to about 5,000 here. So full clean install, any issues? Yeah, so lots of issues. It didn't full clean because I have a Steam version. I didn't have the Microsoft version, so I wasn't necessarily just straight uninstall it, deletes everything, reinstall.
GenXR Bravo Papa 123 is type Skymaster CE337, 6 miles southwest of Yankee Mike Papa Charlie 2300. Request flight following.
Yeah, so not a
Papa 123, Avalon approach. Squawk 4702.
Squawk 4702. Gen XR Bravo Papa 123.
GenXR Bravo Papa 123. GenXR Bravo Papa 123. Radar contact 4 miles southwest of Yankee Mike Papa Charlie 2600. QNH 1033.
Point Cook. Oh yeah, there it is, right there in front of me.
Roger.
Military base, this one here.
123.
So I've been putting in lots of my stuff back in the sim.
Papa 123 contact approach on 122.55. Good day.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be flying this close to the military base.
122.55 for GenXR Bravo Papa 123. Approach GenXR Bravo Papa 123 3000. GenXR Bravo Papa 123.
Now too.
Approach QNH 1033. Radar contact continue.
1033. Where's my... Where is my pressure? How do I tell where my pressure is? How do you tell on this one that doesn't have a thing to put it in? How would I know what it is? 1033. That's Q and H. How do I change that? I just pressed that. It'd be a 305. Oh wow! I have to work out what one is over another. All right. See your point, Cook. The sim's looking good at the moment. So yeah. Southeast Asia leaded raper. My US ones were having issues with connection, and West Europe's even worse, but although I was able to get onto it recently. That's Melbourne YMML over there, and Sir Twubble. No, they're just flying over the city. I don't think they're... I don't think they've landed. I think they're actually, yeah, they're in a helicopter.
132.0. GenXR Bravo Papa 123.
Eventually I'm going to get myself some radio knobs and tune these in. I need to get back onto my flight sim rig, but I'm in the middle of stuff here in the room, so...
GenXR Bravo Papa 123, Melbourne approach, QNH 1033, radar contact, continue.
That's Melbourne for us. I got views in this or no? Let's just have a look at... There we go. We'll just watch Melbourne go by. So yeah, not a clean, well, a clean install. It just did itself, but all of my streamed aircraft were still in there as being ticked. But once you click on them, crash the desktop. Three different aircraft I tried did that automatically. When I came back to this one, I disabled it being streamed, then I re-enabled it, then I clicked on it and it worked. So I'm guessing from that you need to disable all your streamed aircraft and re-enable it if you have done a full delete and reinstall. There's a Spirit of Tasmania boat. It's no longer there, that red and white one. They actually now are at Geelong, because that's the boat that I've been catching several times this year. 5 trips, I've got 2 more to go. And it now, I don't have a view, do I? It sails out of, ooh, hello, back there where Leaded Rabbit is, over that way somewhere in Geelong. Hello, Wes, mate. I see you there. All right, we're coming up on 5,000 feet. This is actually where I do want to level out. Pop the Alt hold on it. Once we get there. It is my first full reinstall. I did find that when I re-enabled a bunch of files that I had two versions of the same file, and I'm wondering if that was conflicting. Still haven't worked out whether the what's that name of the aircraft that keeps making my thing crash? Fugger. Payware one is still crashing it. Michael says, this afternoon I was driving the Peterbilt 389. Nice. I actually almost decided to do truck sim tonight. But then I'm like, yeah, I need to test this and I need to make sure I can actually get it to work and fly before I even do my Monday stream. What's happening there? Thank you. Lean it out at 5,000. Wow, that is pretty lean. Doesn't work when the mouse was on there. Okay. And also we don't need the landing lights off. We do have to have the strobe on though. That was a mistake. I meant to do that on the end of the runway. What are you flying, Wes? F406. Unibuild's F406 Caravan 2. Okay, I don't have that one, but yeah, okay, cool. Where's Melbourne?
Melbourne approach. GenXR Bravo Papa 123. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Don't answer me before I finish saying it. Oh.
Cleared through Charlie airspace. GenXR Bravo Papa 123.
Sir Twubble. Awesome name. Alright, what do we have as far as the flight plan here? YHEE. We are 87 nautical miles. I believe it is in the mountains. Yep, there we go. And that is Snowy Range Airfield. So decent long flight. Gonna spawn in with a Hurricane. Okay, I don't have any Hurricanes installed, but yep, that's fine. There's Angel. All my friends are popping up in blue now. Let's see where my mum's place is. Where would she be around here? I have no idea. Somewhere north of where I am here, I think. Somewhere way north. Wait, the Hurricane jet or the Hurricane prop plane? Trop Mark 1 RAAF Mark 1. Okay, he's in the propeller plane. I only had a freeware version of that. I don't think I ever bought the Hurricane. It's a bit of a shame because, you know, it's a good plane. I've got at least one die-cast one on the shelf behind me. Manifold pressure I can actually take up to about there. That'll put my speed a little bit faster. Okay, very good. RPM's about as high as I would want to go. Fuel is a little under. No, actually right about on half. Okay. We're doing all right here. Where are we in the grand scheme of things? Do I recognize any of this? You know, that looks like the ring road there, but it might be a bit far south for that. No, it's not. It's further south. But I did go to a lot of these shopping centres when I was there. It was pretty good. A lot of detail. Where are we in the grand scheme again? We are... Oh, yeah. What do you reckon, Ringwood? Anybody else know where we are? Not Dandenong, Doncaster? Up there? Don't know. All looks a little bit different from up here. All look way different from up here. Must admit though, the sim's looking good. I'm okay with that. Noisy aircraft. And I'll be back here in November. Oh, what's that one? Coldstream Airport, don't know it. That looks like Lilydale. Yeah. Okay, so Lilydale is right above me, so Chermside Park should be here somewhere. Where's that shopping centre? I thought it was a massive one. There's a hole in the ground there. Woohoo. Changing to the F27, can't get the app to work. Oh no. Wizard says, sorry, had to go through the animals. Yeah, it's a treatable. We got medicine for her. It will take a while to kick in, but hopefully the medicine. Yeah, okay. 3N5E00. Hello, sir. I'm first. Welcome. First time here. Yeah, I don't know how to say your name. I'm guessing it's like something like NCO. Welcome though. Welcome. I'm flying out from Melbourne currently. Passing over Nuttawading. Okay. Clear through Charlie Airspace. I wonder if I'm supposed to pick up. Yeah, there we go. Contact Melbourne Centre, Gen XR Bravo Papa 123 5000. Hey, that's what I just said, and I'm not sure that's going to be high enough. Oh, evil mate. I'll wait till that pops the lightsaber back away. Eva, mate, thank you very much for subscribing. I wonder where the sounds are for that. Sound fairly low. I don't know. Have I not got my bot turned on? Oh, I don't either. All right. Thank you very much. Welcome to Jedi. You've been Jedi before, haven't you? I don't remember. Turn on that bot. Hey, Mr. TPHI. Get a bot turned on. Okay, it's going to load in. That's good. That's good. And that's good. All right, we got that. And let's start this music again. All right, a little bit of background music. I'd like to be able to play some of the AI music. Ooh, that is loud. I'd like to be able to play some of the AI music I've been listening to recently. But it's all copyrighted, I would imagine, because it's AI blues mix of well-known songs. A long time ago, yeah. Well, welcome, mate. All right, we're 63 nautical miles out from YHEE, Yankee Hotel Echo Echo. There's music somewhere in between. Heading away from Melbourne. And Lilydale down there. Good to see they've still got farmland there. I did travel some of this, actually probably this other side. Yeah, that way into the mountains. Love this song, I do too. I'll turn the flight down and we'll turn this song more. Alright, 57 nautical miles. We're at 5,000 feet. Actually, everything seems to be working good. Leaned. Pretty good, actually. Maximum RPM that I want. Manifold pressure is still in the green. Fuel is sitting at about 30 on the front and rear. Awesome. It dropped a screeny. Now, do I have Discord still open? Yes, I do. Oh, okay. I must have released another video. Okay, I did too. Stop that music. Screenshots. Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it? I just had so many at the time that were of similar caliber of aircraft. Like there was a lot of P-40s, obviously the Spitfire. What else did I buy those times? Around that time, the Zero, the Corsair. I never bought the Aeroplane Heaven P-51 because too many people were like, you're not getting the best out of that. Hey, Starbug's in front of me. Hey, Starbug, mate. It's a RAAF with the blue and white circlet. For sure. I hear another aircraft out there. No, I just hear my own aircraft echoing off the valley, do I? I don't think I'll be able to hear Angel from that far away. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did stop that music, sorry. It was trying to play. The chill. The sim seems to be working fine at the moment, so yeah, I don't know. Not that I want it to crash, I actually want it to work. And I kind of did a bunch of things to make it work as far as I was concerned. What are you up to in Lonnie Town? I am picking up a Switch. So, taking my wife to pick up something from Cash Converters, the Switch that we have bought online, decided, and I'm actually going to pop it in on, start streaming that on Reap's Gaming channel. You don't think I'd be buying the Commander? It looks good. I don't think I'll be buying it either, but there's a whole bunch of aircraft that look good. Where do you stop? I mean, the sim's already a very expensive hobby, because this is definitely a hobby. Then again, I probably spent as much on... Actually, I don't want to add up how much I spent on aircraft. I probably almost spent as much on hardware, not including my computer, just hardware for flight sim, as I have digital aircraft. Actually, I should do the numbers, just don't tell the wife. But I should do the numbers. I think... Wow, okay, so thinking about it, I spent $1,000 on a flight sim rig that I don't use, other than a shelf for my flight sim gear that I don't use. I need to bring out a Dash 8. There was a Dash 8, but I think it was a bit of garbage. But I don't mind the Dash 8. There are several available for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, including a budget-friendly release from Virtual Cold, an upcoming classic series by SimWorks Studios, and a long-term project by Majestic Software. So yeah, it's on its way. I think if it's the Virtual Cold one, is the one that Av Angel did a flight of it, and she crashed it into the lake at the end of of her flight and said, you know what, that's where it deserves to be, so I'm leaving it there, and jumped out. And that pretty much, I might be the Virtual Cold one, but yeah. SimWorks has one announced. And they've done a PC12 and a Kodiak 100. That probably should. And Majestic Software is doing the Q400, which I think is what we had in Australia, but we don't have those anymore. At least not Qantas. Don't seem to use them anymore. Wait, hang on. Virtual Column might have been... Oh, that might have been the 2020 version she did, and it was for a different version. So it may not be the Virtual Column. No, so ignore my comments there. I'll have to go and watch that latest video. But she did do one way back and was not happy with it. Actually, there it is. No, that's someone else's. Oh, never mind. I don't know. Yeah, it would be nice. But how much am I going to fly that, really? How much? I don't know. I don't use my ATRs. Own navigation. Have the FSX version in 2020. Yeah. It will be interesting to see how well the new Moza force feedback yoke does. Yeah, I don't see myself going out and buying one though. So I use
Bravo Papa 123, Melbourne Centre, QNH 1034, radar contact, continue.
QNH 1034 and have to translate that to 3054. I don't use my yoke at the moment, and I sold one yoke and still hung on to the second one that I like. What is it? The Alpha. I've got an Alpha Bravo set. But I have yokes, and I've also inherited through my brother passing his yoke system, which is the same as mine but a more updated version. I don't know. Do I need a Moza force feedback? I've got the steering wheel. There's a new R5 base, but I don't need that either because I'm happy with the original R5 base. That's for driving. I don't want to think about the hobby as that is flight sim a few thousand, and don't get me started on the other hobby that is Star Citizen. Oh, evil mate. Eventually you and I need to jump in there together. I used to do it with my brother. We made a few videos. I've got myself not buying anything else in Star Citizen since the actually, what was the latest thing I bought? Probably only the Drake Herald with lifetime insurance. So I got in 2014 with an Andromeda and the P-72 snub fighter that tucks inside it, and I never cashed it in, and I got a full package deal with all sorts of extra stuff. Actually, this channel is going to be all about simulation and driving games, and it will include Star Citizen. And maybe we'll get a crew together because the Andromeda needs more than one person to be in it. We need probably minimum 2, maybe 3 or 4 people who are into Star Citizen to come and help me actually run it. The Drake Herald though, the Drake is a 2-person runner, and that thing, oh my god, does it go fast. Like, it is the quickest accelerating spaceship in the whole game, pretty much. I think that's what their claim to fame was. It's basically cockpit and 2 massive engines. And I do know that I was getting shot one time and I absolutely gunned it. My brother and I were in space and we were just checking things. We're doing like, okay, this is working there and this works there, and someone's coming along trying to shoot us. I'm like, oi! So I just gunned it and they chased me and they were just dropping away so quickly. He's flying over the top of me, I can't see him. But I haven't been into it now for a couple of years. I keep having to update the next thing and the next thing, and you know, how delete the whole thing, install. it takes up so much space along with this flight sim. So I'm probably only, oh, and I got a Hornet obviously, and I've got the original solo game, and now it's multiplayer. They've separated those, but they didn't back when I got it. And the flight stick, and so I got a X55 Rhino Saitek Rhino X55 controller set in order to play Star Citizen back in 2014, where I went to visit the Star Citizen booth at Penny Arcade in Melbourne. Other Herald. At the moment I have the Reclaimer, Carrick, Corsair and the Clipper. They ring a bell, but I don't know which ones those ones are. I'd have to look them up again. Mr. TBHI says I don't have Star Citizen, and I haven't even watched any videos on it, as I'm afraid if I jump in there, there's a ton more money gone. Yeah, look, to be honest, the best thing to do would be to buy the absolute base level, the new Alien Hall. Oh, and the new, okay, yeah, you're spending your money. Would be to buy the base level, Mr. TPHI, when time comes that we start doing it more regularly, you can jump in and you can jump on someone else's ship and you can earn in-game credits. The last time I was in there, they re-wiped the entire universe of credits and stuff, so we got gifted a couple of million credits just to go and buy whatever ship we wanted, and because we were within 7 days of the whole reset where everybody got everything wiped so they could redo the universe. So it's still in, I don't think it's in beta, it's still in alpha, isn't it? I think it's still in alpha, which means they can reset stuff, but you do get to experience the game and it is pretty cool. It's just that they can change how things happen, and they have done that many times, and I just gave up on it. Although I do get my emails pretty much every couple of days, and some of them I look at them, I go through and check it out, but all of their get-togethers are over the UK, Europe and the US. I haven't seen them in Australia since at least the 2014 stuff, so I've not even bothered going there. The Avenger Titan is a great starter. I thought it was just the Aurora and the Hornet with starters. So there's actually other starter packs, are there? Because you can have a single seater and you can go join some other crew. Oh, we got 19.5. Wow, we only just made that, but I'm glad. Look at the cars up and over the mountain. Hey Starbug, mate, what are you flying? He's in a PA-38, nice. But it's coming up as a Vertigo. Oh, that's weird. I put the Vertigo, oh no, I took it back out. I took out all those, okay. Wait, no, I can't have, they must be in. I do have the PA-38 though. Or did I not install it again? Ooh. Y Alpha 4.9 with 410 in a week or two. Right. It is Alpha, yeah. With 410 in a week or two. Yeah, so the way to do it, Mr. TPHI, is buy the cheapest way to join by buying the base ship and join another crew. Hey, Gowan, mate. Where are you flying? We are flying to Canberra via... Hang on, we just left Melbourne, so... We're about to get to YHEE. So there's an airstrip, I think, on top of one of these mountains. I hope it's the one that's on top and not the one that's down the valley. And I will do a land there because I want to practice. I'm also seeing if my game crashes the desktop. I haven't had one during flight, but I did have 3 trying to set up the stream. But we're working on it. Angel says, when is launch year for Star Citizen? 2214. No, hang on, where are we now? No, it'd be 2114. Yeah, basically 100 years after I bought my first thing. That's probably when. Who knows? Who knows? They are milking the alpha thing, and they keep changing stuff. They just, yeah. There will be a single player campaign, and you will see that on my channel. I will be going through it. You'll see it on probably 10,000 other channels as well. But I'm going to do it because I'm going to do it. I've got it. I will do it. May not do it very well, but I'll do. I'll probably have to buy new hardware by then. Again. Yeah, I bought in 2014, Angel. 2014, and I spent $240 US back in 2014 on my package, and then I bought even more after that. Then I got gifted automatically because of an early adopter, a whole bunch of extra guns and packages and stuff, but I've never cashed in my stuff, so they still owe me some actual physical media maps and USB shaped in the a USB device shaped in the spaceship, and also a 3D model, and I'm going to make them hold to that. Cheapest starter pack is the Aurora Mark II for $49.50 USD. Yeah, that's it. And Squadron 42 is slated for this year. It is. Oh well, that's the one I'll be doing, because once you do that, you get what's the word? Where you're a member of the military, and you get oh, hang on, I'm gonna have to climb here. You get special I can't remember what they call it actually. We'll do that. Get benefits in the multiplayer because you completed the military campaigns of the solo player. Yeah, that's like 600 Canadian. Yeah, I have probably spent 500 on it Australian, is what it would come out to, maybe, give or take, I don't know. Also going, mate, how are you going? 6.5 nautical miles. We might want to look at where we're going here. It is on this ridge or that ridge. Hang on, I can go turn that off. Yes, and then do this. No, this one. It's on this ridge. Okay. Yeah, I have Squadron 42 as part of my package as well. Okay, so I need to talk to here, tune in, and select a runway. I don't know which way the wind's coming from, but let's take runway 36. And we're going to try and do a full stop. Okay, it's the next one up. I think I can see where it is. Busy getting out of one house while getting into another house already is bonkers. Yeah, wish TPIs lived closer. Could use a hand. Yeah. Is that my airport there? Oh, it's up on top, isn't it? Yeah. Over there. We need to slow down a little. Well, we have a tarmac runway. Oh, nice. I thought it was going to be a A dirt one. I have landed here before. Or I've crashed here, I'm not sure.
Yankee Hotel, Echo, traffic. GenXR Bravo Papa, 12 tree is on final. Runway tree 6 to land. Yankee Hotel, Echo Echo.
I'm going to use all of those for now. Oh, coming in too steep. This looks like I'm going to be landing uphill too. Oh my God. That was awesome. I wish I had flow installed. I think I've got it turned off. Oh yeah, I uninstalled it completely, that's right. That was, for me, exceptional. Okay, something's worked really well there. Squadron 42 was supposed to come out 8 years ago. Yeah, that'd be about right. Find out on Sunday if I can get the second house. Oh yeah, because you're buying two, aren't you? Be a nice working vacation. I could sit by the river and make sure it is flowing properly while you continue to work. Yes, that's it. Yeah, you could probably walk the dog down there. I mean, you'd know it's so familiar. You'd know every trail from all the little videos. Well, at least I could if I was over that way. I'd know which rock to stand on or sit on and while watching the dog. Butter. I know, with no numbers to back it up, but that worked really well. All right, let's do a little coast down here and get ourselves to the next. Oh, hang on, sorry.
Yankee Hotel, Echo, Echo traffic. GenXR Bravo Papa, 12 tree is clear the runway. Yankee Hotel, Echo, Echo.
Don't you just love how I say the clear of the runway so late? Oh, is my stream buffering? No, that's just that one there. Okay. I need to put on the other computer. Here comes Angel. I'm going to watch from out here. Got a creek at the next place. Nice. Well, looking forward to dog videos from there too. He's not actually in a Caribou, he's in a Hurricane, but I don't own the Hurricane. Alright, give me a second here, get a drink. Alright. Starbucks coming in. Alright, give Starbucks a bit of a moment. Small enough to not be classified as a waterfront for taxis. Hey, that works. Hey, Devon. How you doing, mate? EA 38. That's not what it shows up as, but okay. Yep, good. Not a bad airport, this one. Uphill. I'm glad I took runway 36. At least I hope I took 36. Or I just don't know which way I'm going. Alright, better get my stream back on. I can see if it's working. Bear with me a moment. I'll just watch it here and see if it's going. Okay. Someone forgot to use his landing lights. Oh, there's Dev. Spitfire. Not landing. All right. Going for a taxi. All right.
Yankee Hotel Echo Echo traffic. GenXR Bravo Papa 1-2 tree. Taking off runway tree 6. Departing straight out. Yankee Hotel Echo Echo.
And try and keep it in the green, thank you. Nice, thank you. I like the idea of this push-pull. Direction 144. No, 044. Look at the valleys here. This is awesome. Oh, you're going to pick up the... Oh, yeah, you're going to pick up the nav line first. Okay. Hitting Alt and nav on. Thank you. Pick that one up. All right, cool. Thank you. Tune into Melbourne Centre. Request flight following.
Melbourne Center, GenXR Bravo Papa 1-2 tree is type Skymaster C337 for miles east of Yankee Hotel Echo Echo 6000. Request flight following. GenXR Bravo Papa 1-2 tree, Melbourne Center, squawk 0042. Squawk 0042. GenXR Bravo Papa 1-2 tree.
Just updating my views here so I can get back in between these.
Bravo Papa 1-2 tree. Radar contact 5 miles northeast of Yankee Hotel Echo Echo 6000. QNH 1034. Roger. GenXR Bravo Papa 1-2 tree.
I don't play Starfield anymore. No, it I spent I don't know how many hours, lots of hours, setting up automatic trade between bases and planets and stuff that I had already done, and then they updated to try and redo everything or undo exploits or something, and it mucked up all my stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't got time for you to do that. I haven't got time for you to undo all my hard work because you mucked up the game in the first place and you want to change how it goes. I'm like, no, don't do that to me. For a game that was supposed to be released, had they said like Star Citizen, hey, we're in alpha, we're trialing things, we're doing different bits and pieces, you know, be aware that things will change because we're not quite got everything set up yet. I would have been okay. All right, well, that happens. You know, they changed how things are. All right, I understand. But no, they're like, yeah, it's a full game. And I went through, I pretty much finished the story, I think. And I was building bases on all these different moons and planets, and I was getting things automated and going back and forth, and then bam, it all changed and everything fell apart. And I'm like, no, I think you've lost me on that. It faded away really quick. There was a lot of hype, and I think it faded away real quick. Kind of like Star Citizen, but it faded away slowly, and there's still lots of hype. But I don't know, Star Citizen's hype is overdone, I think. Now, what did I miss there before? No, you have that wrong. I sit and someone else works. Oh, okay. 123.3 Gen XR Bravo Papa 123. Approach 6,000. Yeah, cool. Turn these engine noises down. They're really loud. 1035. All right. Oh, that was a little bit too sudden. That'll do. Thank you. Auxiliary pumps. So no, I don't. Yeah, I got bored with Starfield too quickly. Yeah. I think the same. There's still a couple of other little games that I do have that I'd like to get back into. Oops, I just clicked open the wrong button there. I hope that didn't start the Sim dashboard server. It was not meant to happen. Obviously, with my brother passing away, I kind of stopped everything and went to Melbourne, and yeah. Well, you got 3,000 hours in Starfield. I don't know how many I got in Starfield because I had that with Game Pass, and I got rid of Game Pass, so I don't have that anymore. I got rid of it when they did their price hike. My wife also had it, and she had the Xbox and PC Game Pass, so she had both. So we were spending too much already per month on that, and decided, you know what, if they're going to up the price by doubling it, I'm out. Thank you, see ya. Same as PlayStation 6. We won't be buying a PlayStation 6 if there is no physical media. They threatened that with the PlayStation 5 originally. Oh, you can buy the digital version only. And then they're like, oh, there is a disk drive that can be included. Look at Dev, he's got his little man parachute out the back. But I won't be buying a PS6. If it's just digital, then I may as well stick with a PC. I mean, I've already got PC. If I didn't own a PC and I didn't own a PlayStation 5, well, actually I don't, but my wife does, or if we didn't own 2 4s or 3 3s or 4 2s or 1 1 and a whole bunch of other consoles, as well as Xbox 360 or 3 of them, 2 Xbox Ones, Intellivision from my childhood, Atari 2600 from my childhood. Why would I bother getting something that can only run digital games? Hey, Ozflight, mate, don't get me started on digital games. Evening. Yeah. And I tell you what, Mr. Ozflight, welcome in. You just got me on my little digital games rant at the moment. Physical media, and I'm not just talking games, I'm talking about DVDs, are getting a massive resurgence, especially when Sony goes and kicks off 700 movies or something or whatever that people have purchased. It's in their inventory, and then, oh, bam, it's gone. They no longer have it. So you weren't owning it, you were only renting it. Well, I'll tell you what, the 1,200 or something DVDs and Blu-rays that are sitting in my hallway, I own them, physical media. I can pick them up, put them in the drive, and I can play them anytime I want on any of the devices. I can put it in the caravan, I can take it away with me anytime I want. Same with all the games we're getting. And if you were out there and you were collecting, now's the time to jump on and start buying cheap PS5 games. Also PS4 and PS3 is making an absolute killing on the resurgence. The PS3 games are getting so popular now. Yeah, there you go. The Game Pass debacle was so bad. Yeah, so they doubled the price, and then they lowered it again, and they just took out first day of certain things for certain games. They thought that they had the audience that they could just lock them in and go double the price. No, people don't want that. You misread the room. So 6 nautical miles. Oh, hey, hello. I want to do a touch and go here. This Hotham. Hey, cool. All right, let's go and do a touch and go at Hotham. Let's go runway 29 for a touch and go, please.
Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango traffic. GeForce Bravo Papa 123. 5 miles southwest, 6,000. Inbound touch and go. Left traffic, runway 29er. Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango.
Oh, why can't I press that? Thank you. There we go. Yeah, so if you've got your PS3, go out there and buy the games before they become too expensive. Buy all the games you want, and then you can pull it off the shelf and play it whenever you want. PS5 games would be the ones to do, and I'm off to get a Switch tomorrow. A Zelda edition themed Switch, and I'm going to start streaming Zelda. New CEO of Xbox seems to have a bit more common sense than the previous two. Yeah, but they didn't lower it all the way down. So she got them to lower the price down, but they didn't actually put it back to where it was. So they didn't do a full reversal. They went in US dollars. I think they doubled it from $15 or $14.99 to $29.99. And then they went, oh no, people have jumped out in the absolute millions. So they went down to $23.99 US. Ooh. Off with the AP, thank you. Oh, didn't like that. Let me just check where we're at. Cool, thank you. I'll have that. Oh, I am too high here. Is my AP off? I can't see because the...
Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango
Thank you.
traffic.
There we go, it wasn't.
GeForce Bravo Papa 123. 2 miles south, 6,000. Inbound touch and go. Left traffic, runway 29er. Yankee Hotel Oscar.
All right, let's take the gear down. I'm going back there. I need to turn the volume down. Oh, hang on, I bumped my trim. That's what happened. All right. Don't bump your trim. And I've lost train of thought. But how about we just do a touch and go and then we get back to my rant in this chilled Friday night. Oh my God, will it crash the desktop stream. Gonna bleed a bit of speed off here. Nice airport. Hotham. It's the snowfields. I would have thought there'd be snow here this time of year. Mount Hotham? Maybe not at the airport. Touch and go. Oops, I didn't actually say on final. Too late. Well, no, I did. I did say on final. Oh, yeah. You feel that actually lean into the suspension there. That was good. Okay, it's a little over rev there. Gear up. I didn't get to announce that. Okay. Okay, back to let's hope so. Yep, good start though. Yeah, it is. Look, it's a good start. I've been on a SNES collecting buzz. Picked up a few titles to stream on Retro Flight Sim. Nice. Yeah, obviously my wife's like a you know, you can, to me, not you, you know, you've got a whole bunch of other retro stuff you can stream anytime you like. Like, yep, I know. But I've been threatening to take her Switch from her off and put it on and stream Zelda now for the last 6 weeks or so since she's been playing it. Hey Dev, mate, I'm going to pause this and turn down the volume of the engines because oh my god, this is loud. So I'm just going to pause here, so you might just see me stop. No sound. Yep, aircraft cockpit engine. Oh, I've already got that down. These particular engines, I'm going to go 40% because these are really loud. All right, and resume. Still loud. Switch 1. So getting the okay, so she got a Wii U off the marketplace, just happened to pick up one that was going at the reasonable price, and then jumped into Zelda Breath of the Wild, and then went, oh, you can get a Zelda Breath of the Wild on Switch 1, and she's like, oh, Target's got a brand new Switch. 4.6. Okay, they got a brand new Switch deal. They were running them out, the OLEDs, and so she's like, oh, I want one of those because we don't want to spend the money on the Switch 2. She's like, she's actually hanging out for the Zelda themed edition Switch 2 that is supposedly going to get announced before the end of the year. At least that's what she's saying. So we're holding out on the Switch 2, which you can then get Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom upscale or remastered, no, not remastered, 4K version, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. So many people selling the Switch 1 due to the Switch 2. Yes, that's right. They are. But the market's flooded, and I don't, yeah, depending on which ones you're getting. So what I'm getting is a boxed version of the Zelda themed Switch 1 OLED. So not the original, I don't know, was it not OLED originally, or there was a new OLED? I don't know how they worked it out. But yeah, so probably start streaming Zelda on Tuesday. Now I've only got one HDMI capture card dongle, but I use my GoPro for that, and I've used PS5 with that as well. So I'll probably put the switch into that, and I'll do that through Reeps Gaming. So it won't be here on Brett Plays. This is all going to be this channel, and I've now decided to take over the Reeps Gaming as a cutesy game channel. So Dinkum and Zelda and games like that, and Brett Plays will focus more on this flight sim, truck sim, racing sims, Star Citizen when it comes out, end of the year, and anything else that is those type of games. And any of the cutesy little ones will go over in the other channel. Cutesy, you know what I mean. Oh, we didn't actually request fly following. Oops.
Approach. GenXR Bravo Papa 123 is type Skymaster C337.
Yes, we are.
Northeast of Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango 6000. Request flight following. GenXR Bravo Papa 123. Approach. Squawk 2325.
When it comes out, yeah, that's what we're talking about. I think Evil was saying that oops, I just pressed both. That Squadron 42 is due out this year, by end of year. So hey, Mr. TPHI.
Radar contact 90 miles west of Yankee Bravo Romeo Alpha 6000. QNH 1035. Roger. GenXR Bravo Papa 123.
35. How am I supposed to know what that is? 3056. Yeah, it hasn't crashed a desktop since starting the stream. It crashed a desktop 3 times trying to set the stream up. Every time I clicked on this aircraft or another aircraft that was streamed. So I have now found out that I need to go into my library in the sim and disable anything that was previously streamed and re-enable it if I wanted to actually use it. Evil is the SC encyclopedia. He knows the law. Yeah, absolutely. And I was just telling him when the time comes and we need a crew, we'll get a bunch of us together who's got stuff. Even Mr. TPHI, who's a little oh, he's off to work. Oh mate, I missed that. Sorry. See you, Mr. TPHI. We'll get him in on there as well. Maybe even Mrs. TPHI, because all they have to do is get the very basic of accounts or ships, and then join us in the multiplayer universe. Yeah, how about let GTA 6 go out and spend a few months in the world until people have gone and done everything, and then they're like, okay. But not everybody who plays GTA 6 is a so everybody plays Star Citizen is necessarily going to be a GTA 6 fan. I won't be playing it because it has to be digital, and you can't get it on PC. You have to do it on Xbox or PlayStation 5. So Star Citizen, the space one, like I've got a multi-crew spaceship. I can take, well, honestly, it's got, I think, crew for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 people, and sleeping positions, I think, is only maybe 4. But there's top gun, bottom gun, there's pilot, and 2 co-pilots or nabs and stuff. But I think it's only got 4 booths to sleep. I'll have to go jump in and have a look at it again. We're going to Jindabyne at the moment. I've got 52 nautical miles. I'm thinking about going down and getting a drink.
Melbourne Centre, QNH 1035. Radar contact. Continue.
I might do that. I might go grab a top up of my drink while I'm flying here. I should be okay. They've just done a... Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm going to go get topped up Pepsi Max and sugarless drink. I'll be right back, everybody. This is TPHI can look after the stream there. Since Mr. TPHI has already jumped out and he was the only other mod on tonight. Yeah, there's a couple of people. So Angel 15's here, Starbug. Leonard Raper, Dev here, Dev Singleton. And Leonard Raper was with us, but I actually don't know where he's gone. He was having trouble with the app and he was trying to restart, so he may have been having issues. I'll be right back.
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half band camp is. Sex ed.
Apologies for taking so long. I trying to usher a huntsman spider the size of the palm of my hand out of my shed so I can shut the shed door. Otherwise, going to squish it. And those guys eat bugs, so I'm happy to keep them. Probably was on my roller door in the shed, and when I pressed the button to open it, he dropped down. Surprised I didn't tread on him on the way out. I'll get back into the comments in a second. Where are we? We are 30 nautical miles out, and honestly, 6,000 feet. Whoa. I'll take a little more. I got corrected. My wife told me we have 1,600 DVDs in the hallway, and movies and TV shows, and she has 1,200 games on her. Ooh, I was just in time, wasn't it? I got handed off.
118.8 for Gen XR Bravo Papa 123.
No one's flying the plane, yeah. Well, Thomas,
6200.
thank you very much for subscribing.
Gen XR Bravo Papa 123. Melbourne Center 1035. Radar contact continued.
Yeah. So I had to walk the spider out the shed entrance. I was going to try and shoot it with my foot, then I thought, no, he's just going to climb up my shoe and up my leg. So I used a rod, like a broom handle type thing, and just gave him a little bit of a usher out into the other side of the shed door. And once he was gone, I pressed the door down. So yep, that's right. Go to 7,000 feet, I believe. It should be enough here. What else is Brett not back yet? He might just plow into that mountain ahead. Good times. Yeah, no, Brett is back. He was spider ushering. Thanks for giving me that image. Nah, not going to happen. Not gonna happen, although we probably would have been better off getting to about 7,000 first, but anyway. What is Mrs. Play's rarest game title, if she doesn't mind sharing? Ooh, is Mrs. Play's in chat yet? Let me ask, because she just told me, because I went down there and I said, oh, we're having a discussion about digital and how physical media is the thing to go for, and she told me that she bought a PS3 game last year or earlier this year, I think it was last year, where she said, I want to play that, and so she had to buy it for $50, and that's last year. This is a game that would have come out years and years ago. So she bought it for $50. She said it's now going for nearly $200. And that's just a PS3 game. Unfortunately, she's sold things like Zelda Gold and stuff like that. I don't know which one's her most valuable now. Her most valuable to her, like sentimental value, would be her original 1982 Atari 2600 games. Still with boxes, because she's one of those, like, she's still got her Lego from the 1970s in boxes with instructions. Like, she never gets rid of the boxes, and she also never builds Lego unless it's following the instructions. Although she did build last night, and again this morning she was up at 5 a.m. finishing it off, the Game Boy Lego kit that she got for her birthday. I can ask her though. She'd probably know. Let's give her a message. I don't think she's going to be in chat. I wanted to see if she's going to pop in and say hello. What are you after? Oh, there she is. Hello. Oswald. Yeah. He's asking what... Oh, well, just asking there. What's your rarest? So Miss Oswald's saying if you don't mind sharing, what is your rarest game title? I said that probably the one that is means the most to you would be your original Atari 2600 games. Because they are your original, still in box. Still have my original Intellivision games too, but I don't know them being rare or worth anything. Oh, I had this music turned down, I forgot. There we go. See if I get a copyright claim for playing music that I pay for. It happens. What's the approach plate? Oh, panel light. Approach plate. Do I have a little thing to press? No. Maximum operational speed is 175 knots. Altitude loss during 250 feet. Okay. I have a couple of rare NES games, but all comes down to the condition too. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I sold some of them. Wait, your Atari 2600 games you sold? You sold a whole bunch of games I gave you from someone. You gifted them to me. Like I said, I should have said, no, they're mine, you can't sell them. And then we would have been sitting on them now going, oh my God, they're worth a fortune. Ah, well, it happens. 10 nautical miles, where is this? Jindabyne. Oh, here we are. We're in Jindabyne. All right, cool. Let's do a full stop here. Let's find a runway, probably stick with the way I've been going. There? No, where is it? It's hidden down in here, is it? You know, there's a whole bunch of things though that I had when I was younger that I go, I wish I'd hung on to that because it's worth so much more. Oh, the PS1 and the N64, yeah. I had Cloana and Tombi on PS1, yeah. CIB, Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and other titles. Yes, you did. Yep. Ah, well. Alright, I'm going to move this. Just going to click some buttons behind the scenes here. I'm going to find this airport. Main things I wished I'd kept but sold actually were cars. You know, there's some older cars that I had that if I had them now, they're actually worth a pretty penny. But, you know, take that off, thank you. Oh, we got our jazz music on there. I don't think the airport's quite come into rendering.
India, November traffic. GenXR Bravo Papa 1-2 tree, 4 miles southwest, 6800.
Stop that music.
Bound to land. Runway tree 0.
Yeah, I'm gonna check my fuel when I get here, so I'm just gonna do a full stop here. I have a feeling that's a grass runway. That'll be it, isn't it? Yeah. But you never know what's the next garage sale. Well, that's true. Unfortunately, around our area, garage sales are also picked by other collectors. We've got to go a little bit further out. Hence the, well, you know how it is too. Hence the long drive. But yes, there is that. The landing lights on, thank you.
Yankee Juliet India November traffic. GenXR Bravo Papa 1-2 tree is on final. Runway tree 0.
Ooh, there's a little stutter there.
Yankee Juliet India November.
Oh, it's got a little bit of a rise there and then down. Oh, I can see some baubles straight ahead on those power lines. I'll be careful on takeoff.
Yankee Juliet India November traffic.
Hey, Mr. TPHI is here.
Papa 1-2 tree is clear the runway. Yankee Juliet India November.
You know what though, we'll be back in Melbourne in November. We could spend some time picking up some stuff there. Puffin Billy's here. Hello, Puffin Billy. Oh man, it's a bit rough here. Didn't think it was that rough. This must be rough just off on the taxiway here. Gone are the days of being able to buy games at op shops. Yeah. Now they'll have to sell them and have their own eBay source sellers and those. That's right. Yeah, and jacking the price up. No, this is uphill, isn't it? How's our fuel? Good. Very good. All right. I'm going to do a U-turn up here. This little white dot, I reckon that's going to be enough. Yep. What's the altitude? Thank you.
GenXR Bravo Papa 1-2 tree. Taking off runway tree 0. Left close traffic. Yankee Juliet India November.
You're hanging out of your plane for some reason? Not on my stream, are you not? Or not on my end, anyway. Oh, well, there's those baubles. Gotta watch out for those. Get the gear up so we don't hit them. Power lines. Woohoo! Nice. Okay. We're in the green. We're in the green. All right, cool. All right, where are we supposed to be heading? Up to Canberra. All right, 62 nautical miles at 015. 015. Well, that went quick. All right, 015. We're on a climb. We climb back to 7, are we? All right, we'll leave that on a 500 feet per minute climb. Thank you. I can take that. Very good. Bought a GameCube console with a few controllers for $2 in op shop once, sold it for $300 many years later, then bought a collection with console and games earlier this year for $350. Yeah. Gone are the days of getting one for $2 and being able to sell it for $300. Ian, mate, have a good night. Thank you very much for dropping by. Good to know that Elsa can get looked after now that everything's good. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, the $50 one, Puppeteer. Okay. Few recent sold listings were almost $200. It's not necessarily rare either. No, but I think PS3 is a big hit at the moment.
Melbourne Center, GenXR Bravo Papa 1-2 tree.
Yeah, I did. I told him what I'm going for.
4 miles northeast of Yankee Juliet India November 4700. Request for
We're going to get your Switch for me. Didn't quite call it like that, but yeah.
Melbourne Center. Squawk 2406.
Squawk 204, so 2406, Gen XR Bravo Papa 123.
406. GenXR Bravo Papa 1-2 tree.
You're getting screenshots.
Bravo Papa 1-2 tree. Radar contact 6 miles northeast of Yankee Juliet India November 5100. UNH 10 tree 5. Roger. GenXR Bravo Papa 1-2 tree.
You're too far away for me to tell here, 5 nautical miles, but I'll have a look on Discord in a moment. I do see Angel's Hurricane. Has the Hurricane been updated for 2024? Oh, hello. No, the wheel has been updated. I was going to say, Godfriends have done an update, but it's only the wheel at the moment. Yeah, I think Mrs. Plays and I are probably at the stage where right now we go, probably don't sell off the collection, hang on to it or build it, but don't start selling off stuff unless they're doubles. Maybe even if we can hang on to longer ones, like because I think everything is going to hit the market, like everybody's going to go, hang on, physical media I want to keep my physical meter and be able to play the games I want to play when I want to play and not be worried about somebody deleting it. All right, I'll take 6,000, thank you. And $1,200. Somewhere around about there. Yeah. Devin Singleton, thank you very much for jumping in, mate. Have a good day, night, whatever it might be. But then only to try and rebuild them later is much higher price. Yeah, you don't want to do that anymore. Yeah. Oh, that's what I keep forgetting to turn off. My landing light. Well, no snow here at Jindabyne or back there. Probably in the mountains meant to be, but anyway. Not at Mount Hotham either. Oh, that's Puffin Billy's in an F-18. Oh, mate, I'm not going that fast. But I probably could shut the cowling. Oh, hang on. That's why. All right. Still got my flaps. All right, where's my cowling buttons? Ooh, hello. I know what I haven't done. Oh, I do not like going past off to turn them over. That seemed ridiculous. Slightly above 0. Where's my cowling buttons? There they are. All right, streamline that. Close up the cowlings. Yeah, what happened to the music? What else have we got? Play something like that. What lake is this? Not Lake Jindabyne, is it? That's Lake Jindabyne there. So what's this one? I do not know. Let's have a look on the map. Where are we? Kosciuszko, that one there. What's this lake? Oh man, how do you pronounce that? Yucumbine. Yucumbine. Oh, it's Yucumbine Dam. I know about that one. Wow, we're about to fly over a place called Frying Pan. Really? Yeah, right now we are flying over a place called Frying Pan. Why? Why is it called Frying Pan? I think PS3, Xbox 360 and Wii games are becoming more popular, retro even. Hard to believe PS3 is retro, yeah. People who've played these games as kids now have disposable income to buy, and that's what it is. They go, oh, I used to have that when I was younger, I want to go and buy it. Now I've got the money for it, I'll go get it. Yeah, they may have traded in, that's right. Now they're like, I think I want that collection again. Oh, I have a feeling I may need to actually climb here. What are we, 39 nautical miles? 39 nautical miles. Do I have another airport before Canberra? No, I don't. Ah, cool. Might be able to do another flight. Let's take that off and this up to, and let's do a climb to 7.5, which is probably actually where we were heading to in the first place. Oh no, wait, to Menzies 36, then it's 39, then it's 40, then it's 40. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I got a full-on approach area flight plan here. Yeah, I'm not worried about getting the latest console. We haven't done that, I think, since, was it 2011? Mrs. Plays and I lined up at EB Games at midnight launch of the Xbox One, and we bought 2 of them, 1 each, so we could sit there and play Forza games and whatever else we wanted to do. We already had Xbox 360s each, and we're like, we want to get the day one release with all the extra pack stuff. Still got it all. Not the least bit interested in selling it ever. But we're not interested in buying any more brand new when it first comes out. Look, maybe we'll get that Zelda themed Switch 2. The Switch 2's been out for what, a couple of years now? Pretty sure it was the best PlayStation, if you ask me. Was the last of the Gen stuff. The Gen stuff. The last of the Gen stuff. Have you seen the new mid-retro M64 console? Plus there's an analog 3D M64 style console with HDMI. Yeah. M64 is just released at the end of July. So you can play your N64 consoles, so like modern. Oh, hang on, I missed the 7000. And I do want to go to 7.5. 7 will do. 7.1. Yeah, I believe you can play modern with HDMI. Yeah. Oh my god, my drink's running out already. Should have got more water while I was there. Popped up. Outside engines on this is so loud. Nice view out there. All the different hills and stuff, and the light that goes through, making each hill and stuff look different. I like that. The twin engines on this aircraft though, really loud. Just look at it now. Now I have to get one. Sorry, I was actually meant to send you a link on that one a few days ago. Extend. What's extend? Yeah. I was lit up as extend. Okay. Yeah, Mrs. Plays is like, oh, I sent this to Ozflight. Let him know this is available in case he wants to get one and stream stuff off that. Oh, Angel's down at 337. Nice. There are reviews on Torture comparing both. The M64 looks a bit like a fantastic color scheme for a 64, and the analog is either black or white. Okay. Oh, hello. I haven't seen any pictures yet, Mrs. TPHI. I'm not sure you put in. Did you tell Brett to send you the links last week? Oh, I did tell. Yeah, I said that. I said that. Oh, Torch was YouTube. Oh, you mean on YouTube? Wow, you wrote Torch instead. Ooh, what have you been looking up? Autocorrect. My CCTV needs logging in again. Must be almost 11 o'clock. My CCTV does a reset first of the month, and I have a feeling it's 1 hour and 15 minutes too fast. I have to update that time and date and stuff. Reminds me of the Atomic Colors N64 did. I ended up ordering an 8-bit SNES controller the other night. Ooh. Have you been shopping on the... This is going to sound really bad, but you got to listen to the way it's spelt. Have you been shopping, Mr. Oz Flight Simmer, on the sex store? CEX. Not with the S. CEX. Game store, Computer Entertainment Exchange, or whatever they're called. Yeah, wireless controllers are good. There's something I didn't think I thought I'd ever ask Ozflight.
Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. GenXR Bravo Papa 123 Melbourne Center. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Mrs. TPHI though, my wife has been shopping on that sex store quite often. Gets things sent through the post all the time. I'm signing for them at the back of the door. CEX is a worldwide store, actually. No, they're about 45 minutes from me. Yeah, but you can order stuff anywhere in the country and get it sent to you. So you can look at their stock anywhere, unless you just get it sent to there and then go pick it up. We went to half a dozen of them in Melbourne just to see their stock and to see what quality they had, because you can order stuff but you don't know exactly what you're going to get quality wise. But if you go into the store and ask to see it, you can say yes, I'll have that, or no, I won't have that. Especially if you're building up your collection. This engine is really loud. Just me. Yeah, sexting, yeah. Bought the SNES style one from CX Online. We have none in Tassie. No, that's right. There's a bunch in Melbourne, but none in Tassie. But I had to return 2 of them because they used stock photos and weren't the right ones. That's right. When you ask for a particular style and they just have a stock picture, they go, yes, that's the one I want. That's not what they send you. They just grab any. And when there's already multiple different styles, they sent the wrong one. So yeah, I had to take it back. Phone is going out of reach. I just can't. I can't with this conversation. Woohoo!
NXR Bravo Papa 123. Contact approach on 125.9.
Yes.
Good day.
Do not think you need to keep up with the Joneses. And if we're the Joneses, you can't keep up. We are already older than you and way ahead of you. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. But anyway.
GenXR Bravo, Papa 123. Camera approach.
$4 post any item under $50, yeah, but free after that. That's right. $10.35. I still have mine in 30.56. 30.57. It's $10.35. All right. Yeah, obviously you don't keep up with other people. You just go, look, I'll give you ideas. You could just resist. That's what it is. Or the Borg. Resistance is futile. Yeah, certainly don't ask us to ask you to resist, because we're terrible at it. That looks like a substation down there. It is too. Hey, look at that. So I got my power line mod back in. Looks pretty good. Obviously got to watch out because we can actually hit them now. But yeah, don't ask us to help you resist in getting anything or hold back, because we don't either. So we're terrible like that. You're terrible, Muriel. What's the quality of CX? The same as EB Games traded in stuff, only usually mostly cheaper. You're better off going in store when you can to see what they got if you're buying games, because you want to check the discs and stuff for scratches and or looking for game manuals or the likes. Yeah, best go in store. Yeah. Also, demographically, if you go to a store that has a, what's the most polite way to put this, a lower social demographic than other places, some of the games can be a lot rougher. We noticed that ourselves when we did shopping, especially in Melbourne. We went to certain stores in certain areas, and you could tell the difference. I mean, honestly, you could walk in there and tell the difference at the shopping centre, but you could tell the difference also with the actual games. Well, that is my airport over there, is it? Oh, man. I thought so.
Canberra Tower, GenXR Bravo Papa 123 is 1 tree mile south, 7100, with Yankee to land.
GenXR Bravo, Papa 123, Canberra Tower. QNH 1034, make straight in runway tree 5.
Fly straight in runway tree 5. GenXR Bravo Papa 123.
Yeah, I thought that was Canberra. I recognised it. I'm out here. Have a good night, Evil mate. Thank you very much for your subscription, your membership. I mean, look, hit me up sometime if you want to do some Star Citizen and I've got some free time. I'll jump in with you, or when we get some other stuff in the future, maybe we can get some time where people get together on Discord and we'll jump in and maybe record stuff. Five-year warranty on games, which is good. Yeah. You're not going to get that at the garage sale, obviously, but actually, some of the games at CEX were quite cheap. I bet they're going up in price, though. I'm definitely going to have to slow down. Let's get some gear down. That'll slow me down. You going to give me permission to land? Thank you. Now I'm going to take these, I want to take the autopilot off. I don't like it doing the flying. Ooh. Okay, thank you. All right, take it off. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. My aircraft. I don't think I ever bought the Canberra airport, did I? No. I have a video on my channel of me jumping in a Boeing 737 cockpit simulator landing here. I actually did it successfully. It was a full-on simulator too. It was awesome. A guy locally here has one that he built. It's a little too high. Ooh, I need to grease up that flight stick of mine. It's sticking there a little bit. I got the left wheel down. Oh, we are down. All right, get the nose down too. We're going past that one. I think Mrs. TPHI and the others were going off to the military side. I'm going to go off to the left here.
Gen XR Bravo Papa 123. Turn next taxiway.
That's exactly what I did.
Gen
Yeah,
XR
Costco
Bravo
here.
Papa 123. Contact ground on 118.7.
Going to 118.7. Gen XR Bravo Papa 123. Camber ground. Gen XR Bravo Papa 123. Request taxi to parking.
Oh, I didn't actually go to ground. Oh, there's no option for that. What happened
Gen
there?
XR Bravo Papa 123. Taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Bravo cross runway 1.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Charlie
This
Charlie
way.
4.
Yeesh. Taxing to general aviation parking using it. Taxiway Bravo, cross runway 12,
Cross runway.
Kilo Charlie,
Charlie Charlie 4.
Charlie 4,
Papa
Gen X.
3.
Ah, Bravo Papa 123. Keep up, couldn't beat them. Keep going that way, Angel, mate. We're crossing over the runway 12, and then we're taking Charlie 4. So keep running that way. All the way down there. Okay, these guys are waiting for me. That was nice of them. Yeah, good on ya. I like it when they AI plays. Yeah, not so much for Mrs. TPHI. We can run through each other. Alright, we're going to turn right at the next one there at Mrs. TPHI. We're going to end up way over there in general aviation parking. I remember trying a lot of PS3 games from CEX last October when we were in Melbourne. I dragged Brett all over. Yes, you did. We did a sex run. We did. Love it. That's what it sounds like. That's what we did. We did a sex run. We ran to every CEX store we could find. We're turning here? Yes, we are. I wanted to see if I could find 50 PS3 games for $2 each. I think I found about 30. That's correct. All right, runway 12. Kilo. Charlie. So here's Kilo here. Looks like Kilo's the one on the angle.
Bravo Papa 123. Hold position. Caution other traffic.
It's a forklift. Tell him to get off the runway.
Gen XR Bravo Papa 123. Continue.
Thank you. That's right. Yeah, you tell him. Get off the runway, mate. Yep, that's what I thought. That one there. Kilo Charlie 4. Oh, I can't see to read the signs that way. Straight ahead. Okay. Ah, right. Fourth lane. Yep, okay. You're gonna put me down at the fuel station, are you? Where are you actually stopping me? All the way down there. Cool. How would I know which one's Charlie 4 without having a chart? Actually, I wouldn't, so that's what I would be doing. We're jumping online and finding out where the chart is at the airport and following it. Is it here? You want me in there? Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3 on my left, 4, 5, 6 on the right. Alright. It wants me Charlie 4. This feels like it's uphill. Oh, I think I forgot to do something. You'll see in a second what it is. Anybody remember what I forgot to do? Angel might, he's flying the same plane. What did I forget to do before landing? Before landing, I forgot to do two things, especially before taxiing. I forgot to do my cowl flaps. Moo. All right, cowl flaps so we don't overheat. And then what I forgot to do was up here. I forgot to do takeoff and landing here, but I am actually going to turn off the fuel and the magnetos and the fuel pumps and the alternators and the strobes first. Hang on, do this right. Landing, nav, beacon and alternator, and then avionics, and then battery. Let's tie this thing down. All right, we're good? We're good. Okay, how do I get out of here? Oh, I've got to climb through this one. There we go. Put the plugs in already. I would imagine you cool it down first, but I like this aircraft. I really do, but my God, does it have a loud noise for those two engines. It must vibrate the whole frame or something. Now, can I get the right button? Oh, I got the right one. Okay, there's my dude. With both things running, both front and rear props running, it vibrates really loud. Okay, is Mrs. TPHI getting out of her? Oh, she is. Look at that, she actually did pop out. Left it running though. Trying to... You turn the fuel off, it'll actually turn off, you know. Really awesome, that. It's amazing what happens when you starve your aircraft with fuel. I know, I'm an expert at it. All right. I enjoyed that. I'm not gonna do another flight. I'm just gonna leave it there and finish up for the night. We'll turn off the comms there. How do I get that? Yeah, there we go. No. Oh look, she turned the fuel off. No criticism there, Mr. TPHI, but it's amazing what you can do when you run out of fuel. Night, everyone says Oz Flight. Thanks for the stream, mate. That's all right. It's a chill Friday night. I don't always do it, but sometimes I just feel like doing it. I tested this after a reinstall. I had 3 crash to desktops before starting, trying to just set up the stream, but found out that you need to, when you do a reinstall, you need to disable your streamed aircraft and then re-enable them, because when obviously I have Steam version, it didn't delete everything, it kept stuff. So having to do that allowed me to actually get it to work. But I'm going to go and hang out with Mrs. Plays and talk about our shopping trip tomorrow to another city, 100 kilometers away and back, where we might just happen to buy more than just one console. But that's because that's what we're into. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you very much. Evil's probably already gone, but thank you for joining as membership as well. Everybody else, my moderators. Mr. TPHI is a moderator. Oh, cool. Sorry, Mrs. Plays and Mr. TPHI. Thank you very much. See you, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.